doing?
Oh my God, stop it! Are you kidding me?
Knock it off!
You will be.
Knock it off!
No, get your hands off it!
In today's video, I'm going to be reacting to when 200 IQ lawyers destroy corrupt cops.
Hey, brother.
Hi, how are you?
How long ago did you get in a crash?
Like a year?
Okay. The reason I pulled you, you can't have white light emitting back.
What do you mean?
Your tag lights, they're supposed to illuminate your tag. Those two white lights, all they're doing is shooting straight back. You can't have any white light limiting them back. You can still weapons holder, any weapons in the vehicle I need to be aware of? Nope, nothing illegal in the car. Alright, so after I'm done, if I ask to search the vehicle to verify what you're saying is true, you don't mind?
I do mind, but only because I'm a lawyer.
Okay. So you know what consented, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
So you have nothing in the vehicle?
I have absolutely nothing in the vehicle.
Okay. And you don't mind confirming that by allowing us to look and make sure there's nothing in the vehicle? As you can imagine, we hear no all the time as they have nothing and we find stuff.
But I'd rather not search vehicle.
Just hang tight, brother, okay?
Even though the officer attempted to trick his way to search the car, this lawyer knows exactly what's going on.
That border? Take that border off. Understand that?
When we get home.
Fix that address. Just giving you a warning board.
The officer realizes he's not getting his way with this lawyer, so he sends him on his way, and things end peacefully.
So that's just a lot of wordsmithing by the police officer. They try to make you feel bad. They may try to make you feel guilty. Again, that's not necessarily wrong, but it's your job to know your right.
In this next case, however, the situation becomes much more aggressive as this lawyer tries to protect his right.
How's it going, man? You live over here, or what's we doing over here? I've had a couple people call in on you.
Okay. Am I doing something illegal?
Well, no, they're just calling on you saying that I recognize a truck in the area. So, my duty to check and see if you live over here or what's going on.
Live over here. I'm here for a purpose.
Okay. All right. You working? You see you got a ladder in the back. You working somewhere?
Yes, sir.
You got a driver's license on you so I can identify you?
Have I done something illegal?
Well, I like to identify you.
If a police officer pulls you over and temporarily detains you, so long as they have reasonable suspicion, depending on the state, most states, if not all states, are going to require you to identify yourself. Now, the issue here is, did the police officer have reasonable suspicion? If he didn't have reasonable suspicion, then there's no basis for the suspect, the guy in the car, to have to identify himself.
Well, if I make a contact with you for a reasonable suspicion call like I am right now.
Being suspicious is a misdemeanor in itself.
I don't know if you belong over here. You said you don't, so I don't know if someone over here's got a veto or something against you, and if you got your ID
Did
or
I
something.
say I didn't belong over here?
You said you had purpose.
I don't live over here.
Okay.
Okay. I do belong
Okay.
here.
All right.
So,
The lawyer does not have to show his ID unless he is stopped on suspicion of a crime or traffic violation. Sitting in his parked truck does not fall into either category.
So if you're not from here, I'm not sure if you are or not, because I don't know who you are. Okay.
my plate's right back there. I'm sure you can run it.
Yeah. Okay. So is that how you want me to identify you? Through your plate?
If that's what you have
Are
to
you
do.
the owner of the vehicle?
Do you suspect that I'm not?
I have no reason to believe you are.
I'm sitting in a truck in front of the house. Wait.
For what?
That's none of your business.
It is my business.
No, it's not. How? Why is it your business?
Because I want to make sure you're not going to break into any of these houses or anything like that.
Do I look like
I don't know. You have a ladder.
I already ran my plates.
They-
They gave you the information that you needed. You can ask them to go ahead and run me through NCIC or...
Do you have a date of birth then? Because I have to run it with a name and date of birth.
Now, of course, in the real world, you have to be very careful and know what you're doing if you're going to play these games with the police officer, because if you, even if you are objectively correct, if you make life very difficult for the police officer, they are going to try and make life difficult for you.
I'm not going to answer that question.
So you're telling me how I should do my job, yet you're not allowing me to do my
I'm
job.
standing up for my rights.
And I understand that, like I said.
I haven't done
but
anything wrong.
I'm doing my job,
Okay, I
conducting an
haven't
investigation.
I haven't committed a crime. I'm sitting here in front of a house, which is perfectly legal.
Well, you're not completely on the roadway there, sir.
Has anybody asked me to move?
Do they have to ask you to move? It's private property.
Okay, but there's also a public easement right here.
Oh, it's a public, because this is the city of Blanchard Road, so it's a public easement?
No, the side of the road is.
Oh, because this is the city of Blanchard Road, so therefore make a city easement of a city road, right?
What are you trying to accomplish?
What I'm trying to, all I want to do, sir, is identify you.
You understand that by not identifying yourself appropriately as requested by the officer is illegal.
That is not true so long as the police officer does not have reasonable suspicion to engage in the detainment. If you're not being detained, you have no reason to identify yourself.
Somebody has called in that you're suspicious. Shut up. Somebody has called in.
You don't tell me to shut up.
I'll tell you what I want to tell you.
Okay, you're not going to
Here's the
tell
deal.
me to shut up.
Somebody called us in. I don't care how old you are.
You're not going to sit there and tell me to shut up.
It's insane that the officers are being so unprofessional. They just can't accept that the lawyer is beating them at their own game.
Hey, what's up, man?
Nothing. Sorry to bother you. I got a random question for you, though. I'm dealing with something right now.
Yeah.
So I got called out to an address for a suspicious vehicle, and gentleman's parked in a black pickup. He's from Oklahoma City, but he won't give me his name and tells me he doesn't have to give me his driver's license because he's not done anything wrong.
Driving a vehicle?
Well, he's parked right now.
Well, technically, there's no obligation for him to identify.
The attorney the cop calls just tells him, dude, come on.
Himself. I mean, unless you've got reasonable suspicion that he's committing a crime. There's no compelled ID statute in Oklahoma. I have to think about. I mean, do you have anything else to suggest that he might be involved in something illicit?
He asked if he was free to leave, and I said, no, at this time. I have my emergency equipment activated.
If he asks that he's free to leave and he says no, then that means he is being detained. He's being detained without reasonable suspicion. This is a Fourth Amendment violation that is happening.
And I'm trying to investigate.
Well, I'll tell you what. If you're going to drive away, absolutely. But then that's because
I follow him out of town until I get one.
Things continue to escalate even more when the chief of police arrives at the scene.
He hasn't violated really a crime, Dad, so not
Are you investigating a crime? Or possible crime?
possibly.
Okay, I'm not here to listen to you. I'm here to tell you what's going on. Okay, I don't care if you record me. Okay?
We've all got cameras
I don't
on. This isn't
care.
a problem.
Okay, you're obstructing an officer from doing his duty, so now you're under arrest, unless you want to cooperate. Okay? That's the way it goes.
Why do I have to answer questions? I'm here for a
Because
legal
they're here
reason.
doing an investigation and you're obstructing them.
I'm not. I'm just not answering questions.
Can I get your date of birth?
Answer the question.
You're failing to
I don't
identify
have
yourself.
to by law.
You
I
are
have the
failing-
Fifth Amendment right.
It's only failing to identify if you have a valid reason for the stop in the first place.
Put him in handcuffs.
Back for a second.
I go talk to that neighbor right there. He has the garage door to let me into the house.
That's all you had to say from the beginning, man.
I don't have to tell you that.
Exactly. You don't have to.
That's right. And in doing that, we have to identify you.
No, you don't.
Yeah, we do.
No.
Shortly after this, the lawyer was released and no charges were brought against him. It is only because of his clear knowledge of his rights that he was able to get out of this position without being arrested. But in this next case, the lawyer even has to go up against other attorneys to make sure that his client is protected. After being charged with a DUI, this individual decided to fight against it in court. As his defense attorney prepared to handle this case in court, the prosecution questioned an officer involved in the case.
Do you estimate how many DUI stops or investigations you've been a part of since being with Radcliffe, at least?
Approximately 25.
Okay, just over the past year or so that
Yes.
you've been. All right. Now, did you have specialized training in DUI investigations?
No,
No.
no,
Okay.
just what they have at the DOC.
At the academy, though.
Yes, just the
All right.
2 weeks of DUI training.
Officer Sutherland, did you, prior to your testimony, which began at approximately 3:10 p.m., have you had any conversation with the prosecutor?
Excuse me. I can't see the witness.
The prosecution quickly asks defense attorney Larry Foreman to move the podium right as he asks if the officer had talked to the prosecution beforehand. Though this could be a genuine request, it could also be an attempt at throwing Foreman off by interrupting his hard-hitting question.
I have had conversation, and he made it very clear that we are not to discuss anything that was happening in here.
While you're outside, how many additional police cruisers arrived on scene?
Recall any other cruisers that were on the scene. I've looked at our dispatch calls for service logs. I didn't see anybody else call out there, and we have a very strict policy. If your boots hit the ground, radio better know where you're at. And I don't recall anybody else calling out there. I don't remember seeing any other vehicles in the area.
So it is your testimony to these, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, today, that there were only 2 police cruisers at 1204 West Lincoln Trail Boulevard at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yes, that's
Thank you.
do not recall any other vehicles out there.
I'd like to discuss very briefly, you have followed Lieutenant McLeod's SUV as he was leaving, correct? No. You were not at the scene where the field sobriety tests were conducted by Mr. Symington.
Shut up after. It was I don't know the exact time, but I stayed behind while he left. And I had heard his location on the radio, so shortly after he had began his traffic stop, I had headed in his direction.
Did you talk to anyone on scene?
Let's see, I think there were some passengers, but I don't remember what our conversation was.
You don't recall ever saying to one individual, this is, pardon my language, he should fight this, meaning he, Mr. Symington?
No, at no point in time did I say that.
So generally, if you're going to say those things as a lawyer, you're going to be able to back them up.
Foreman has publicly stated that they emerged victorious here. The case of Beatrice Bijou involved cops dealing with a completely insane attorney. Bijou was arrested on February 22nd, 2022 after running over 4 individuals with her car. But when the police started interrogating her, she surprised them with her overwhelming confession.
What are my charges?
Probably 4 counts of aggravated battery and another count of aggravated assault. Well, conferred with the state attorney, they don't want to charge attempted murder right now. But if you're adamant, you can always explain that to your defense attorney, but I'm sure they're willing to.
No, I want the attempted murder charge.
You want the attempted murder charge?
Because I tried to kill her.
What? We are documenting.
And I would like to walk out of here right now.
Well, the two don't go hand in hand. You can't try to kill people and then just walk free. So, we fed you lunch.
I can try and kill you.
That's not going to go well.
Yes, I'm going to kill as many people as I can.
We've had a big day today. One of the things that worried me is someone said that you heard voices. What can you tell me about that?
Yeah, I've been hearing voices telling me to kill myself and to kill other people. I have a gun at my parents' house right now.
Okay.
And my brother took it away.
Okay.
He put it in his safe.
Okay.
I've been trying to kill myself for quite some time. I moved to Texas, and I tried to kill myself in Texas, and it didn't work. I tried to shoot myself, and the gun didn't go off.
Okay.
And then I tried to do it again.
How long ago was that?
Last year.
Okay.
Around April 2021. I got diagnosed with bipolar and schizophrenia.
This is semi-interesting because a lot of people like to say online, oh, the insanity defense, like it's a magic cure-all to get you out of crimes. When somebody is unwell, they really looked for competency. Are you competent to stand trial? It's generally a very low bar. And even if you are mentally ill, if you still do things that are worthy of serious charges, oftentimes it won't get you out of them.
2019.
Okay.
And it ruined my life.
Okay.
I've been in and out of mental institutions. I think this is last year was the 4th one, and they locked me up for an extended period of time. Where are they going to take me after this?
I'm not sure what's going to happen next.
I want to take my own life right now.
Oh, that's not good.
After the interrogation slowly dies down and the investigator feels content with the amount of information he's received, he leaves and Bijou is then transported to the local prison. She pleaded not guilty to these charges and was later found not guilty by way of insanity. She was committed to a mental health institution for treatment. All previous cases ended peacefully. The final case of Claire Hall takes a violent twist and shows what happens when a lawyer thinks she's a lot smarter than she actually is.
Or will he just... Are you... I'm not, no, I'm on the phone with his father.
That's my dad.
How many cars are involved right now?
That's mine. All right,
we need to get that off the road. All right, can we get that into the parking lot? We'll take care of him, man.
I'm just trying to tell his father. So,
well, we're in the middle of the highway. Right?
All right, can you move your car, please? Thank you. My man, is your car drivable?
Yes.
All right, we're going to get it off to the side of the road, all right?
All I'm saying is I can leave. I just want to tell his father.
You don't have to leave. Just move your car. Is that your mom?
No.
You want to talk to his father here? Why don't you talk to his father?
I'm working. Can you please go sit in your car? You have nothing to do with this.
His father.
I understand.
She might be stepmom or real mom or whatever, but if you're not, if the driver is a legal adult, they can handle themselves. You have no privilege to be at this scene, especially if you're not acting as their counsel.
I'm an attorney because he's a minor. You need to tell me, is he going to be here?
I don't need to tell you anything.
You-
I'm going to arrest you in a second if you don't get in your car.
You're not gonna do any favors by being on the phone or whatever.
I'm going to arrest you in a second if you don't get in your car. Do you
you're
understand
kidding
me?
me.
I'm not kidding
You are kidding
You are
me.
impeding an investigation right now, and you're really bothering me.
Which I
Go
tell
sit in
his
your
father.
car.
What
I will
should I
talk to
tell
him
his
in a
father?
minute. Get in your car now.
Tell, take it. No, you do not touch me. Oh my God, stop.
What are you doing?
Oh my God, stop it. Are you kidding me?
Knock it off.
You will be.
Knock it off.
No, just get your hands off me
Knock
right
it
now.
off.
Get your hands off me.
All right.
No.
Yes.
Tell him to get his hands
Yes,
off me.
I do.
Tell him to get his hands off me. Oh my God. Are you
Stop.
fucking kidding me?
Stop.
No, I'm not stopping.
The way I saw it, I think that arrest is probably justified obstructing an investigation. She was impeding. She was preventing the police officer from doing their job. He even gave a warning. Real quick, I just wanted to say that Attorney Tom / Attorney Reacts content is now on Spotify. We just launched a partnered show. Link in the description. Go check it out. Now, back to the video.
You recorded this.
It's recording.
Record it.
I'm wearing a body cam.
Record it. I understand, but why am I under arrest?
Because you weren't listening to anything we were saying.
Oh my God, you're not listening to father.
She's not careful. It's also resisting arrest.
Oh my God. Can you please?
Take a breather.
No, you don't take a breather.
I'm fine. I'm not beating you at all.
I just want to hurt so it doesn't hurt. I'm sorry.
How about you stop resisting?
And
you let us put you in handcuffs.
My shoulder is dislocated and you're making it worse.
Well, rescue
Can I
can look at you.
please? Yeah. Oh my God.
Sit up.
Can you please call Bob Barber?
Sit up.
Call Bob Barber right now. I cannot believe you. Take this off me right
Okay,
now.
50. I have one in custody,
Oh my
disorderly
God.
and resisting.
After calming down, Hall was escorted to the prisoner area of Patrol Unit 453 where she was secured. Hall was later charged with disorderly conduct, obstructing an officer, and resisting arrest.
Alright, y'all, that's it. One time. Okay, that's it for today's video. Bye.
Big verdict.